Splice. What a great tool, right? Let me tell you a few things you need to know before you buy into it. First off, let me mention that I am not endorsed in any way, shape, or form by Splice. I'm simply doing this review for you guys so you know what's up. One of the most important things to me about Splice is the royalty-free claim. I'm going to walk you through a few things that might get you in trouble, and I'm going to teach you how to stay away from them. But before that, let me walk you through some of the basics in case you've never heard of this tool. Splice is a cloud-based platform that supplies you with a whole bunch of great tools for music creation. Everything from presets to synths, to MIDI parts, to actual samples of kicks and snares and hi-hats and loops. They've got it all. They actually do a whole bunch of other stuff on their website, but these are the main things that I use it for, so let me introduce you to it. So the way it works is you buy a credits plan to suit your needs. And as you can see here, I'm on the lowest plan possible. It gets me 100 credits per month. The credits do roll over, so if you end up with a certain amount of credits available after the month ends, no worries, they're yours to keep. As you see right here, I've got 1,104 credits available to use, and I download stuff all the time. A little thing that you can do to save some money is if you have a friend that just needs some samples here and there and is not going to use a lot of credits, and you're not using a lot of credits, well, you can just sort of split the plan. You could use the same username, you pay half, they pay half. Just something to save some money in case you're looking for a way to do that. So you've got the credits, let's use them. Basically what you're going to do is you're going to go to, once you're logged in, you're going to go to Sounds up here. It's going to open this page right here, and you're going to have an overview of all these different recent releases and all kinds of stuff that's really cool that I never use. What I usually do is I go straight to Instruments, and I decide what instruments I'm looking for. So for me, I might be looking for kicks. So let's download some stuff, right? Let's listen. Oh, by the way, when you want to listen, you just you just go to the arrows and push down. I'm going to put some headphones on so I can hear it now. So as you see, we've got a bunch of different kicks, but I can always go up here and make it more specific. So I can get very specific. I can go to genre. Oh, by the way, we're looking at 126,794 matching samples that have kick in them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to narrow it down a little. Let's go to genre. Let's hit pop genre. We're looking for drums. We're looking for kicks. The key doesn't matter right now, but the BPM, let's try, BPM doesn't matter because it's one shots, and then loops are one shots. So these are one shots, right? This right here. But if I want to find loops that have kicks, I'll just hit that and check it out. Right? Now, they will have some other sounds sometimes. It won't just be kick. Let's see what else. But you can always just sample that kick, right? Great. Now, you see there are a whole bunch of different BPMs. That's what these are right here. You can favorite these or add to likes. I always do that whenever I'm going through stuff. And then when you download them, they download to a different piece of software that's already on your computer. I'll show you that in a second. But I wanted to show you how to, so from 126,000 we went to 2,400 basically. Let's narrow it down even more. BPM, we're looking for 120 to 140. So we're looking for kicks in pop that are loops, not one shots, loops at this BPM, between those BPMs. And here's what we got. So not all of them are going to be kicks, right? But they have kicks in their tags, so that's how they show up. That has a kick in it. Okay, let's go to, we're going to do something here. We're going to create a track for you so you can see how you might use this. I'm doing this right off the cuff, so let's give it a shot. pop, we're going to check for, yeah, let's check for loops that are grooves. Cool, let's give this a shot. Okay, so I like that one. I'm going to like it just because I like to keep track of things like that. And then I'm going to use 1 credit to download it. It's downloading. I am going to now open up the Splice app. This is what it looks like on your computer. And it just keeps track of everything. So if I go to recently added, you'll see it's right here. Now I also recently added this. And this and this. So I added a whole bunch of stuff. Basically, this is how it looks. If you want, so for instance, the way I use it a lot is I'll look for a kick. I'll be like, okay, I downloaded a bunch of kicks. Let's go through them. Right? And so on and so on. I use it for impact a lot. Love impacts. I have them in different keys. You get the idea. So let's build this track. As you can see, I'm using Cubase 10.5 here, and I'm going to create a track with this, with stuff that we're going to add right now. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to throw this on another screen for ease of use. I'm going to throw this in here, just drag and drop. And there you go. Now I'm at 120 BPM. This track is 120 BPM. We're going to stay there. Great. Let's pick some other stuff. We're going to go to, we're going to stay in pop, but instead of drums, we're going to go to like a synth. Between 120 and 140. Actually, we're going to make it the exact BPM of 120 now. So we're only going to find things in 120. We're going to look for the key of, we're going to look in the key of C and minor. Yeah, C minor. Why not? Okay, let's go. I'm going to download that. Downloaded it. I'm going to throw it. I'm sorry. So I downloaded it. Let me throw that there. I downloaded it, and I'm going to throw it right here. Great. I want to give it a little something here. So I'm going to go to here and kickstart. Boom. Kickstart is in. Great. Let's find something else. Go back here. Let's look up some guitar. In the same key, in the same tempo. Let's see if that fits, right? Take it, download it. Gonna throw it on the other screen that you can't see. Grabbing it from right here and throwing it here. Anyway, you're getting the idea. I don't want to walk you through the whole thing. So now you know how you can make some sick beats real fast. But let's chat about usage. What's cool and what isn't cool. Technically speaking, I took these 3 samples, put them together, and created something new. No problems legally. I can put this wherever I want. But the problem when you're working with music libraries is they don't want some music supervisor to get this exact sample, maybe slowed down, maybe changed up a little, from someone else. That could cause a problem. So in order to not get in trouble with music libraries and still keep things organic even though you're using a loop, even though you're using a sample, you kind of have to rearrange things and change them. I mean, really change them. Let me show you what I mean. I'm going to open a song of mine called Floating on Air to show you how I did it. Whether you heard this or not, here's what it sounds like. Okay, cool. Now, here's what it sounds like. Right? So I'm using Groove Agent for this right here. It's Cubase's sampler. Right? The reason why I'm showing you this is I wanted you to hear what the original sample was, and here is the original sample.
Don't you ever lie to me. All I need is honesty, okay?
Huh? Pretty different, huh? So the idea is to take a loop like that, to take the drums or the keys or the sound and kind of screw with it and make it your own, so there's no issues with the music libraries and you're safe because you have an original creation out of a loop, out of a sample, but you have an original creation that no one else is going to have. Another really cool way to use Splice is if you're kind of drawing a blank, little writer's block, just listen to a bunch of loops and get inspired because there's so much great material there. You don't actually have to end up using the loop, but maybe get inspiration from it. So as an example, I'm going to show you this song called Funk Attack that I wrote with my friend Dave Brennan. I got inspired by some horn loop. I created a whole track around the idea, and then I had Dave come in and do his own thing. Here's how that sounds. And on and on. I think you get the point. I hope this video gave you an idea of all the different things you can do with Splice, as well as how to avoid any kind of issues that happen with royalty-free music. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff. I'll catch you next time.